Tasting like a boss. How are you guys doing? Happy Valentine's Day. I got Minerva McGonagall here. Oh, mwah. Hopefully you guys are having a good Valentine's. If you have a Valentine of your own, way to go. If you don't, you know what? You are loved. Minerva and I love you. That's right. That's right. So thank you for spending time with us today. That really means a lot to us. We got a review today. And before I get to the review, I just want to say, happy Valentine's Day to Boss of Boss, my wife, eldest daughter of Boss, middle daughter of Boss, youngest daughter of Boss, and to my mom. I got to see my mom today, which was really great. And I was able to spend time with the youngest daughter of Boss and Boss of Boss. But I missed my eldest and my middle. And that kind of brings me to the review today. And it is a focus on the middle because today's flavor is a Dunkin' Donuts brew coffee that you brew. Blueberry muffin, and middle daughter of Boss, that's what we call her, is our little blueberry muffin. So thinking about you on this review. Okay, we have done a couple of Dunkin' flavors in the past. In fact, we did strawberry, but this is one I was actually kind of excited about because I like blueberries more than strawberries, at least in theory I do. But we're gonna do this as a three-way review. We're gonna be doing it in the cold brew for over 24 hours. We're gonna be doing it in the drip, got a little blue mug for it, and we're going to be doing it, of course, in the espresso. Let's see, will it work in all three formats? Will it work in any of the formats? Who knows? This is an artificially flavored coffee, so if you have a problem with that, just know that up front, some of them are naturally flavored. Some of them just have flavors just because of the way they roast the beans. But this is going to be an artificially flavored blueberry coffee. I will tell you, because I already had to smell it, having smelled it myself, it is very blueberry intensive. It is very artificially blueberry intensive, but you know what? It smells really good. Like it really does. You can have the bag just open near where the stuff you're doing, and it smells heavenly. And when we brewed it, it made the house smell like blueberry muffins. So I'm excited about that. So just if you want something that smells good, boom, it's already done. Congratulations, Dunkin'. All right, Minerva, let's go into the tasting though, right? We got in cold brew here. It smells like blueberry on the cold brew. See how it tastes. Tasting like a boss. It's really good. It's now, ooh, you see something? Oh, you gonna get into attack mode? Huh? We might see some fun stuff. She doesn't usually get like that, so she must see something. Oh, good. That's just trying to freak me out. Okay, well, this is my last review. It's been cool. Anyway, this blueberry cold brew, it's good, okay? But it tastes like blueberry, but it does taste artificial. So for some of you out there, you might say this is just a little bit too chemically, or it's too chemical. I could get that. For me, I just see it as like a blueberry tea. That, yeah, is just a little artificial on it, but I could still drink it, and so I don't regret the purchase. I'm not going to give it a big thumbs up, but I'll say that it does pass for what it does. It is a cold brew that tastes like what it attests to be, or attempts to be, and that's good. There's a lot of flavors, we've done that just don't do it. This one does, so congratulations. If you want a cold brew that tastes like blueberry, you got it right there. Let's move on to the drip though, because I'm not a huge fan of that. The smell on this alone made the purchase worth it. It smells like an amazing blueberry muffin, like a cobbler. Ooh, blueberry cobbler. All right, let's give it a taste. Tasting like a boss. That's weird. I mean, it works, but not the way you'd think. Like, the cold brew, it hits you with the blueberry flavor, that little sharpness, a fruity flavor. Here in the coffee, I don't know how they do that, but let me see. Tastes like coffee right in the front, and then like about a half second later, you begin to taste the blueberry in the back of your tongue, and it's a more open or more full flavor of blueberry. I mean, the blueberry flavor, gonna actually say it tastes more natural. Hold on. Yeah, it does. It tastes more natural. It tastes more fresh in the brew. The cold brew, for whatever reason, really pulls out the chemical aspects of the coffee. Now here, am I saying it's a great cup of coffee? No, it's a good cup of coffee, but it happens to taste like blueberries. I bet for those individuals who like to put a little cream in their coffee, like an unflavored cream, or maybe just a little bit of vanilla cream, this probably tastes amazing. So, so far, of the two versions, this is the way to go. Now we move to the espresso, and I can kind of predict what's going to happen here. It's a fruity flavored coffee in espresso format. They rarely ever work. Oh, no, mwah. And I just don't see it working, but you know what? We're going to give it a shot nonetheless. What do you think, Minerva? You sound good? Okay. Let's give it a smell. It does smell heavenly. It does. If that was a candle, you'd want it. All right, let's go into the tasting. Tasting like a boss. Nope. Nope. But not rancid, okay? It's a note for me. It's sharp. I knew it was going to be sharp. It's just too sharp on the front to be really enjoyable. But it does taste like blueberry. It does. So, what I'd say is definitely don't do the espresso unless you just really, really want to have a little bit of espresso flavor in your espresso. It's just too sharp, and you've got a little bit of that blueberry aspect at the end. On the cold brew, I mean, coming to the cold brew after that, this probably tastes amazing. No, you still sense its faults. You still sense its faults. The espresso makes it too sharp and very synthetic. The cold brew is still too synthetic. If you're gonna get this coffee, really get it for the purposes of having drip. If you don't like drip coffee, this probably isn't worth the purchase. But if you like drip coffee, this is a successful turn at a blueberry coffee. The coffee itself, yeah, it's just like a good cup of coffee. You know, passable. Give it a 6. You know, you go to a hotel, you get the continental breakfast, you have the coffee, and you're like, oh, good, it doesn't suck. That's it, but it also tastes like blueberry. So with that glowing endorsement, hopefully you've enjoyed today's Valentine's review. Hello, Minerva. I'm gonna do something. Hold on, let me see. Mwah. What are you gonna do? Just nothing? Okay. Well, usually she's a little more lovey-dovey, but anyway, from Minerva and I to you guys, happy Valentine's Day. And we love you, our blueberry muffin. And we love you, oldest daughter of boss. And we love you, youngest daughter of boss. And we love you, mom. And boss of boss to my wife, happy Valentine's Day. Love you very much. Love all you guys too. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for your support. Till next time, keep tasting like a boss.